In the headlines, checking preparations for the elections of deputies to the 15th National Assembly and People's Council at all levels in localities in Cần Thơ City. Promoting cashless payment of electricity bills in Cần Thơ City in accordance with the government's guidelines. The final round and award ceremony of the 6th Miss Nam Cần Thơ University Contest 2021. Hello, it's great to see you again here in this edition of Cần Thơ News and Top News Today. On the morning of April 13, Vice President of Cần Thơ Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee Đinh Trung Trực and the Inspectorate of the Municipal Election Committee had the second inspection on preparations for the elections of deputies to the 15th National Assembly and People's Council at all levels in Vĩnh Thạnh District.
To April, there have been nearly 80,000 voters listed in the whole suburban district. The list of voters was completed on April 13th. There will be 77 polling locations. There are no private polling locations for voters who are servicemen. After the second consultative meeting, 55 have been nominated to deputies of the People's Council at district level and 535 at commune level. As of now, the suburban district has finished organizing the meeting to solicit opinions of voters who live in the same places as nominees. Vice Chairman Đinh Trung Trực suggested Vĩnh Thạnh District continually while carrying out the election-related tasks so that the election can be organized successfully. Inspection Group Number 2 of Cờ Đỏ District Electoral Committee and the head of Standing Vice Chairman of the District People's Committee Phạm Minh Thuấn, he just had a working session with communes of Đông Hiệp, Thới Hưng and Đông Thắng. The session aimed to inspect the election-related preparation work of the 15th National Assembly and deputies of People's Councils at all levels in 2016-2021 term. In the past time, the election-related preparation work has been carefully well done by Đông Hiệp, Thới Hưng and Đông Thắng. As reported, there are 4,655 voters in Đông Hiệp commune who are divided into 6 constituencies. 50 nominees are introduced to the People's Council. 3,256 voters divided into 5 constituencies with 48 nominees in Đông Thắng and 11,781 in Thới Hưng, divided into 8 constituencies with 59 nominees. As of now, these localities have finished organizing the second consecutive meetings. The inspection requested the localities to ensure order security before, during and after the election and COVID-19 epidemic control safety measures.
On the afternoon of April 12, Party Secretary of Thốt Nốt District Party Committee, cum Chairman of the District People's Committee Trịnh Minh Thắng, chaired the meeting of the steering board for election of the district to check the preparations for the elections of deputies to the 15th National Assembly and People's Council at all levels, term 2021-2026. After the second consultative meeting, there are 62 candidates in Thốt Nốt District introduced to the deputy posts in the District People's Council and 377 candidates to the deputy posts of ward level. 100% of voters agreed upon the list of candidates. Propaganda task and election expertise instruction received attention. The district has checked the infrastructure and equipment that serve the election. Political security, social order and safety was upheld. COVID-19 prevention in election was planned in detail. 107 polling groups are ready to welcome over 127,000 voters on May 23rd. It is expected that on April 15, 2021, the Standing Board of the District Vietnam Fatherland Front will organize the third consultative meeting to come up with the official list of candidates for the deputy posts of the District People's Council. Latest by April 18, 2021, the standing boards of the Vietnam Fatherland Front of the wards must complete their third consultative meetings to agree on the list of candidates for the deputy post of the wards People Council. Chairman cum Secretary of Thốt Nốt District Trịnh Minh Thắng requested the election committee to continue adhere to directive documents while implement the steps as planned, boost propaganda and publicity tasks, grasp people opinions, check the infrastructure at election location, and ensure security and order before, during, and after election.
The election-related task is also ensured its progress in Phong Điền district. Until now, communes and towns have posted a list of 85,951 voters as stipulated, finished organizing meetings to solicit opinions from voters of 415 nominees residencies in 75 out of 75 hamlets. The district's electoral committee has finalized the list of voters with 7 constituencies at district and 44 at commune levels. Leaders of funding requested the locality to well prepare for the third consultative meeting to set up the official list of nominees.
On the afternoon of April 13, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Ngọc Hè attended the 19th section, the specialized section of the 11th People's Council of Vĩnh Thạnh District, term 2016-2021.
Delegates adopted the statements on asking deputies' opinions on the midterm public investment in 2021-2025 phase in the district, adjusting and supplementing the resolution number 36 in 2020 on state budget estimate, local budget spending and revenue in 2021, adjusting supplementing the resolution number 37 in 2020 on state budget distribution in 2021, adding more cost for the election of the 15th National Assembly and deputies of People's Councils, and supplemented the guideline of investing public projects in 2021. Delegates also agreed with relieving Chairman of Vĩnh Thạnh District People's Committee of his duty to be appointed Director of Cần Thơ City's Natural Resources and Environment Department.
On the morning of April 13th, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Văn Hồng and leaders of concerned departments and sector checked the construction project of the route connecting Cách Mạng Tháng 8 Street and Provincial Road number 918 of project number 3 and Cửu Long resettlement area. The construction project of the route connecting Cách Mạng Tháng 8 Street and Provincial Road number 918 consists of 2 road construction packages and 1 package for 4 tie-lock sewers. The 2 road construction packages has made 37 to over 42% of progress. The tie-lock sewer package has made about 66.3% of progress. The project has encountered ground clearance and technical issues. Carrying out the guidelines of the Municipal People's Committee on prioritizing the allocation of 400 land lots in Cửu Long resettlement area to the city's Land Resources Development Center for those affected by the Mekong Delta Region Urban Upgrade Project and those affected by the first phase of construction. As of now, 220 out of 400 lots were handed over. Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Văn Hồng requested the ODA Project Management Board to work with each contractor to boost construction rate, closely worked with Bình Thủy District and the Municipal Land Resource Development Center to resolve difficulties, mobilizing people to hand over land. 3 units shall assist the investor in boosting the construction rate of Cửu Long resettlement area to soon hand over 50 lots to the household affected by the project of the route connecting Cách Mạng Tháng 8 Street and Provincial Road number 918. Cần Thơ Department of Industry and Trade has just publicized official dispatch number 694 SCT-QLNL on cashless payment of electricity bills in Cần Thơ City in accordance with the government's guidelines. Accordingly, the Industry and Trade Department requested media organization of the city to boost publicity tests, encourage people to perform cashless bill payment through automatic debits from bank, ATM payment, mobile banking or e-wallet. At the same time, the unit requests departments and sectors of the city to mobilize officers, civil and public servants to well carry out cashless payment methods in accordance with the government's direction. Requests Cần Thơ Power Company to boost publicity tests for rural and distant localities to respond to the government's direction in cashless payment. For the cases of the elderly, disabled people and unaccompanied households, the power sector will collect payment right at home. On the evening of April 12th, the final ground and award ceremony of the 6th Miss Nam Cần Thơ University Contest 2021 took place at Nam Cần Thơ University. Students' talents in literature, physics, and beauty were promoted through this activity. Miss Nam Cần Thơ University Contest this year attracted 98 participants. Through several selection rounds, the organizing board selected 23 contestants taking part in the final round and award ceremony. Besides taking part in the main competition rounds, 23 finalists joined several community service activities like visiting and presenting gifts to Vietnamese heroic mothers and families in blight, voluntarily donating blood on Red Sundays, and carrying out environment protection activities. In the final round, the contestants performed in the costumes of áo dài, áo bà ba, nightgowns, and went through the question round. Thạch Thu Thảo was awarded Miss Nam Cần Thơ University. Up next, we have the updated weather forecast. That's all we have for this edition of Cần Thơ News. To watch the bulletin again, you can log on to our website at canthtv.vn. And now, thank you so much for tuning in. Goodbye and see you next time.